The Rising of the Shield Hero, Volume 3, Chapter 47. Welcome. And it's Volume 3 now, so new picture. Looks like there's more girls for Naofumi. I like his snake shield, that's cool looking. My, if it isn't Hiro-sama, welcome. I was certainly not expecting this. We show up at the slave traders after the run-in with Moriyasu. What business do you have today? Putting that aside, I'm quite concerned with how the slave trader is dressed. Even his subordinates, they are all wearing luxurious accessories that are shaped like wings. That wing design looks good. Thanks to Hiro-sama, yep. Huh? These profits were due to the Hiro-sama peddling. What do you mean? I can think of several reasons, but none of them are too significant. First of all, the infamous Firo Real Queen. Many nobles with demon collections are trying to obtain one, yep. Ah, so the reason his reputation rose is because Firo was pulling the carriage. Well, she is certainly a rare demon. If someone wanted one, they would, of course, come to the slave trader and check. And whenever a noble comes, he just points them to my direction. I will not sell Firo because of her rampage. So, when they give up, they purchase various other demons. Yep, that's just like you. At the moment, the condition to become a Firo Real queen is uncertain. Otherwise, there would be a lot more sold. Will it become a queen if it's raised by a hero? 2 is not a good idea. Firo alone is troublesome enough. Next, because Hiro-sama's slaves are seen, there is a rumor that my shop's slaves are high quality, so I get some extra profits. Yep. It's Raftalia this time, huh? Raftalia is certainly a beauty with a great figure. Once people know where she came from, they would give them credit. Will everything I do raise the slave trader's reputation? So, what do you need this time? Another slave? Maybe your cooperation on Firo Real experiments? The slave trader rubs his hands together happily. No, I came for demon trader business this time. Then Firo Real experiments it is. That's not it. There are only 2 options in this guy's head. Are there only, sorry. So, what do you need? I was wondering whether or not I could purchase equipment for Firo here. Equipment? That can be done. The slave trader turns to observe Firo. The slave trader hummed cheerfully as Firo ran and hid behind my back. As expected, she is bad with him. Would a horseshoe-shaped weapon suffice? There is also rumor made for Firo Real's armor. Armor. Armor is probably impossible. It is unreasonable to tailor-make something considering Firo's body size. Do you have anything for charging? You could equip a helmet to use when tackling. The horseshoes might work since she is not a horse. What? Might work since she is not a horse. What about the claws? Firo, what do you want? Eh? Were you too scared of the slave trader to listen? You can get a helmet or have shoes attached to your feet. When Firo transforms, it will dig into my skin. No. Is the threat from the thread. That says threat, it's supposed to be thread. Is the threat from the dressmaker's skill still working? It would be no problem in her demon form, but it would be heavy for her in her human form. The horseshoe would dig into the foot, too. Nothing's heavy for her in her human form. She's just as strong. She's carried the cart in her human form. Whatever. The horseshoe would dig into the foot, too, and the size of the armor might not be correct. We head to the magic shop. It seems possible to add the string to metal plates. But it would be very expensive. The defense would not increase that much either. How about detachable claws? Yep. Firo, is that fine? Yes. We need to measure the size, so release her demon form, please. Yep. Oh, right. Okay. With a buffon, Firo returns to her demon form and sticks her foot out. The subordinate of the slave trader measured the size of Firo's foot. It is considerably larger than an average Firo Real. Is there any you can prepare immediately? I think we have just one just barely her size. Are you alright with iron? I wonder what kind of offensive power I can expect. Should I be looking for hardness? If it's sharp, that's fine. I can afford to get this fellow something good. I understand. Iron with magical properties is the best I can prepare for now. By the way, how much is it? Because of the help from the Hiro-sama, I will sell it to you for half the market price. That will be 5 gold coins. May I haggle further? Hiro-sama's greed is giving me the shivers. Fine, I'll compromise for 4 gold. Done. Also, throw in a good bridle. Sold! The slave trader's tension is high. Though he feels easy to deal with, I feel like I'm being used. What scary business sense, this guy. A big claw is brought out from the back of the tent. The size of the metal claw seems to fit Firo's foot just right. That's good. This thing is huge. It's a claw meant for wyverns. There is a bigger size, too. You're not even a Firo Real anymore. I will wear this? Yes, it's your weapon. Yeah, whatever. Firo picks up the claw and equips it. It fits perfectly. Seems like it. I don't know who said that, really. All that's left is to connect the claw with the foot with a cord. Firo raises her foot to confirm if the claw is actually attached. Feels strange. This will make your offensive power even stronger than before. You'll get used to it. Fido's attack power with her leg is still ridiculous, having it increase even more. The scene where Fido kicks Moriyasu is replayed in my mind. This time it seems Fido's kick will rip it apart. Fido, next time you kick that spear guy, do not use the claw. Why not? Because the balls will be completely crushed. Though imperfect he is a hero, I do not know what the consequences there will be if I murder him. I feel it's a late now. But Moriyasu being kicked in the groin by my subordinate would be very mortifying. That guy's reason to live become unpopular with women. Live to become popular. If that happened, who would be the one to inform that trash king? Fido concentrates really hard on the claw that we just bought. Am I hearing properly? Oh well, whatever happens to Moriyasu doesn't concern me. I give the slave trader 4 gold coins. I don't need the armor after all. Do the nails not fit? Fido seems to think that the armor is unnecessary. Well, if you don't want it, then that's fine. Now then, next. I'm sure there were other businesses. Was other business. If I can't remember after watching Moriyasu get blown off. Certainly Raphtalia and Fido... I remember. Hey, slave trader, is it possible for you to provide a class up here? Class up, you say? Yeah, because the Trash King won't let my subordinates reach level 40 class up, I'm having a little trouble. I remember seeing some slaves here above level 40. I tell the slave trader my request, and he puts his hand on his chin to think. Hiro-sama, I regret to inform you that I cannot help you with that. I do not have a letter of introduction. I see. Does this guy class up from the power of a slave trader? If you obtain enough trust with the neighboring countries, you can use their hourglass of the Dragon's Arrow to perform class up. What? Wait a minute, this isn't the only country with the hourglass of the Dragon's Arrow? There are also in other countries? They are, whatever. Yes, though it might take time for you to gain trust there. The time is very precious right now, and I cannot waste it. Will the hero of the shield have a bad reputation in the neighboring countries? This might be difficult. Well, he would just have to pretend to be the saint instead of the hero. Because, whatever. You can do it at the mercenaries' country, Zerutoburo, the demi-human country, Slitwelt, and Shirudo Furiden is also available. Yep. There's that many? Yes. For Hiro-sama, I would recommend Siltwelt or Shirudo Furiden. You have a free pass there. How long would it take to get me there? To get there, whatever. Let's see. By carriage, it would be 1 month, and 2 weeks by boat. The slave trader bought out a map and taught me the road. Certainly, it is quite far from Merlot Mark country. Oh. Is that always what it was? I feel like there was a different spelling of it. Whatever. It would take Fido a little over 2 weeks to arrive, though if we don't push it, 3 weeks would be the case. 2 weeks on a ship sounds good, but I would not be able to do anything during that. If there was a wyvern around here, the Hiro-sama would be able to get there very quickly. It is far. However, it would be important to power up because of our situation. It shouldn't be bad if I get new materials and monsters for my shield to absorb. There's no meaning to stay here any longer as Raphtalia and Fido cannot improve. Should we just go to the country of demi-humans? I suppose we'll go when the wave is over. Seriously, that Trash King is devoting so much passion into annoying me. I am indebted to you. If that's what you think, by all means, I refuse. Oh right, do you sell humans here? I was wondering if it would be better to sell thieves here instead of killing them. Humans are impossible in this country. If you look deeper, there are people who will buy, but there is a risk in quality to watch for. Indeed, so demi-humans are fine in this country. I guess this is a country of human supremacy. Well then, see you. Thus, we left the slave trader's tent. Fido returns to her human form and ties her claws with the cord to carry. However, Raphtalia was quiet for the while conversation with the slave trader. Well, it is admirable that she didn't intervene in a business talk and make it awkward. It's your turn, Raphtalia. Huh? Holy water. I'm sure it's sold at a church. Ah, yeah. You're a girl, Raphtalia. Those black bruises would be bad. Well, if Naofumi-sama is worried... Raphtalia mutters bashfully. No, I don't mind them. It's because I caused them. So that's what you mean. It's nothing. I don't understand Raphtalia sometimes. Well, either way, it's decided. He's a fucking idiot that doesn't understand women. Also, I I made a microwave burrito earlier and like burned my tongue. So I'm not going to record too many episodes. That's super irrelevant, but it's going to get super annoying.